Hey everyone, and welcome to Unit 4 in your confirmation journey. I am Jonathan Zeller, our 5th through 8th grade family life lead here at Hosanna. And today I've got Lynn Javins with me, who is our disciple life director.
Exactly.
Thanks for being here to talk
Thank you for
about
having me.
prayer.
One of my
Lord's Prayer.
favorite subjects.
That's why we've tapped into you.
Oh,
which is
yay.
great.
I love it.
So Lynn, what is prayer?
What is prayer? Gosh, I have to say, for me over the last probably 2 or 3 years, that definition has changed. Jesus has transformed my prayer life. So at 56, or did I say that out loud? I have been learning that my prayer life was really a one-way street. And although I still received from Jesus because that's what he does for us, now it's like a two-way street because of some of the stuff that he's been teaching me. There's some tools I'm learning. So really, you've heard it here before. You've heard pastors say it. It is a conversation. And it's actually the deepest connection for me that I've learned the most. Even my Bible comes alive more now that my prayer life has kind of changed a little bit on how I view it and how I use it, if that makes sense. So, conversation.
It's a conversation.
Just like you and me, man.
Right. And I think it's just so important that we have prayer in our lives because it's the conversation. And yes, God knows what we're talking about already, but it's that relationship that you're building with God. Just like you and I are building a relationship, having a conversation. And that's how you get to know people. That's how you get to learn about who they are and kind of what their passions are. The same is true in our conversation, our prayer with God, is we get to learn about who he is, what his passions are, and what he loves about us and about the world that he's created. What else would be important about prayer, in your opinion?
For me, like I said, what I'm learning the most is to pause in my prayer time and pause and give him time to respond to me and to learn how to discern his voice. And I know we talk about that a lot. And a lot of people are like, is it Jesus? Is it not Jesus? Look, that comes with experience, I think, but also that comes from inviting Jesus into your prayer time. Again, a two-way conversation. The word prayer is important, but I feel like sometimes that scares people because they don't know how to pray. If you know how to talk, if you know how to reveal your feelings, if you know how to just say, hey, Jesus, I need you, you've already prayed. So I would say the idea of inviting Jesus into your prayer time is super important. Checking in with him and say, hey, like even I some days out loud say, good morning, Jesus, or good evening, Jesus, and I visualize him in the room with me. I think he likes to come to us in whatever form or fashion that he knows we understand the best. Maybe it's words, maybe it's a vision, maybe it's a music, whatever gets you connected with him kind of at the beginning. And then I feel like the rest of the time with him is just kind of sliding in there. So.
Yeah. And the nice thing, and you just mentioned it a little bit ago, was and is the fact that we've been given a model of how to pray.
Yes.
And that's really what our lessons in Unit 4 are going to be about. In your confirmation journal, we're digging into the Lord's Prayer, right? Jesus gives us a model of how to pray and what to pray about.
Right.
And you get to dig into that even a little bit further in the Catechism when you read from there.
That's awesome.
Some of the things in the Lord's Prayer that we get to talk about are our daily bread, right? That prayer, in the prayer, we have our daily bread. We're asking for the things that we need. Yes, we can ask for the things that we want, right? But we don't always get the things that we want, right? I want Chipotle for lunch. I'm going to have the salad I brought from home. Just not going to happen, right? There are constraints around what you can and can't have and when it's good to have those things, and et cetera, right? Forgiveness. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Right? We're going to learn about who God is in Unit 4, right? Our Father who art in heaven. Just all of these different parts. We call them petitions of the Lord's Prayer and what that means for us, and how that's going to impact us day to day moving forward, and hopefully grow that prayer life, that relational life with Jesus through the lessons you've got in the journal, through the extra learning you got from the Catechism, from the Bible. And we just hope that this unit is going to be a wonderful way for you to learn more about prayer, grow in your ability of prayer and your confidence of prayer, and just recognize who God is and what he's done for you, and just kind of relationship we get to have with Him moving forward.
Yeah,
So blessings
perfect.
on your unit number 4.